Let me understand from Trinamool leaning Anubrata Roy. Now he's connected. Whether this is games people play. Anubrata, as Mr. Vadakkan was saying, there has been a breach of understanding. The opposition, like it has done earlier in so many cases, does not wait for the right time for the Prime Minister or the Home Minister to speak, like we saw in the case of Manipur, for example. You know, the opposition disrupted almost entire session last time on the issue of Manipur, and when the Home Minister actually got up to speak, the entire opposition was missing. They walked out. It was not suspended. So whether suspended or walk out, opposition essentially presents a picture as if they are not really interested in letting the house in order and for the people to see how it functions or how the democracy functions beautifully. You are basically interested in creating this pandemonium and ruckus so that you can just get away with it. That's what the picture comes out of last 4 or 5 sessions that we have seen House not being in order, both Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, and the opposition just creating pandemonium in the well.
Look, earlier today, BJP member of parliament Hema Malini said that the opposition is being suspended because of asking too many questions. So asking too many questions is creating ruckus in the parliament. What? And the mockery. My other significant other is telling that the significant opposition is telling that the ruckus is created by the opposition. So already the speaker, the Lok Sabha speaker and the Rajya Sabha speaker, respectively, are creating the ruckus. They are mocking their own guidelines. They are mocking their own guidelines by directly helping the ruling party BJP and the NDA alliance. Isn't this mockery? Isn't this creating any pandemonium? Like Om Birla earlier a week ago suspended Mahua Moitro over a situation which is not even proved yet. Isn't this mockery? Jagdeep Dhankar, the respected Vice President of India, the Speaker of the Rajya Sabha, this suspended Derek O'Brien. Isn't that mockery over a situation that it wasn't even had a role in him? Derek O'Brien wasn't even present at that time. He was suspended without any proof or evidence, and it was totally created by the BJP officials who were in charge. And Derek O'Brien was suspended. The suspective people are making the ruckus and pandemonium, and they are basically shooting where they are shooting at the opposition. Isn't this creating a pandemonium? Isn't the ruling party created the pandemonium?
No, Anubrata. You see, Hema Malini might not have felicity with the Hindi language, maybe, but the point is that the disruptions have begun with the question hour. This is Parliament of India. Conventions, processes, procedures are set in stone. And there is a question hour, there is a 0 hour. There is a private members' day on Friday when members can bring in their own legislative agenda on the floor of the House. Remember, there is a way to ask questions in Parliament. But
what is the point of bringing an agenda when the higher authorities,
elementary constitutional democracy? But
the higher authorities who are sitting on the pillar of democracy, they don't know how it works, how it functions, and they are giving lessons to the opposition. What is the point of this?
Okay, Tom, would you want to respond to this? That it is how was Mahua Moitra's suspension fair? How was Derek's suspension fair vis-a-vis the mass suspensions? So basically, what the TMC seems to be saying is that this is a trend. This is not a one-off thing. It is not, the trigger is not placard. This is suspension getting ingrained in the system.
The case of Moitra is a case of apples and oranges. I mean, there is smoking gun evidence in the reports that have come in from the committee. And if there is any indication or doubt, I would request the TMC panelists to go and examine the report. And there are affidavits to establish many facts. So what has happened there is another issue. Now, as to the question of Derek O'Brien, what the cameras of in Parliament have shown is they have shown his presence there. So let's not say that he was not present there and he's suspended in midair. So let's not contest that. He's what I would use in Parliament. He has not been suspended, but he's a chronic offender. He has been doing all this. It's okay in a quiz competition, he can ask questions very dramatically, but this is Parliament. There are certain etiquettes to be maintained, and drama theatre is not one of the things that are appreciated in Parliament. We are taxpayers. We fund the parliamentarians there, and this is not time to